Don't worry, guys.
Yes,
It's all
I am an edgelord.
Oh, look,
Hey, I gotta say, how did I miss it yet?
He lives again!
Gather round, children. Story
Hold on,
time.
guys, I crashed again. Gotta reload.
God damn it, Jaden!
What the hell happened
What
last
did
night?
you say about me and my nose?
Damn it, Grandpa. Fucking shave already.
Never. And stop calling me Grandpa. Just because I'm centuries older than you.
I believe this was a good decision.
What is that monstrosity?
Fucking...
The fuck, bitch?
Kill it with fire.
No, it's good stuff right here.
You're
Good stuff.
one to talk.
Off my boobs. There you go. Terrible drunkenness aside.
Just you wait until I get my alignment of silver.
Even when you're not. Okay, so
Couple hours later.
that even if you became young, you're still a goblin. People would still probably treat you like ass.
Alright. And thus, they dicked around for
I
about
had a goblin form
couple
for
hours.
younger, but I knew that I would, in no way possible, I would be getting silver in this campaign.
Yeah.
Alright, well, up and at 'em. What happened last night? Well, if I had to think about it, well, we still got the money.
Wait, before you speak, I'm gonna apply my voice changer so it doesn't sound like cancer.
Good.
Doing Ross a favor. Fantastic.
And talk like an actual human being.
Well,
We're gonna make
it
him
would
roll
seem
for
that
that.
we have achieved multiple goals over the course of the last night. I would say that we have done bombastically. Fantastic.
Hey, wait
Thus-
a minute, I'm missing gold. You there, child, you didn't pickpocket me, did you? I'm getting that
Grandpa,
money
I
up.
believe it is in your ears again.
I have no reason to pickpocket you.
Grandpa,
You-
in your ears. Literally, in your
foul
ears.
creature. Oh my god, in your ear. Like, I guess he could stick it in his ears, yeah.
You were doing that trick last night. We were trying to make the quarters disappear, but you
Hey.
actually made them disappear.
Jaden,
Alright, I'm
roll
gonna
to
check
see if
my
you can
ear
pull
for
some
some gold, yeah.
gold out. Ross brought it up. Maybe you can get it.
Did I get any gold?
You got 200 gold.
Whoop, whoop. I'm up to
See, look,
300
you
gold.
Stop
have your
complaining.
gold, you senile old man.
Foot.
Sorry about that.
Wait a minute. We were in the forest initially. Hey, Jonathina, what are we doing in the forest? Jonathina is, unsure of exactly why we're in the forest. Does anyone remember why we're in the forest? Oi, Alonso. Forest. Why are we in the
Alonso?
forest? Whatever the hell your name was.
Come on,
Antonio.
man.
Antonio, that's what it was.
Okay.
Antonio.
I believe we completed a big heist, although I can't quite remember how we got here of all places.
Well, if
Why would we come out
The
here
heist.
to drink?
If we completed a heist, then where's all of the booze?
Well, we were in the bar. We drank.
Wait,
we
we were in a
drank.
bar?
We drank. There was that one.
Timothy,
Wait.
is that true?
Wait.
Were
What
we
about
in
that
a
one guy?
bar?
That one guy. Remember that one guy? Yes, I remember that one guy. I remember it like it was yesterday. Damn it, the voice changer wore off. Yes, I remember exactly. There was
Oh,
a
it
guy
didn't
in a
wear off.
hooded cloak.
I just turned it off.
Don't fucking sass me,
I'm
bitch.
trying to have Timothy talk to me. It kind of works like that, too.
Okay, I got this. Yeah, there was a guy last night. I'm pretty sure there was. He was wearing a hooded cloak. And I think we left town, and that's
Holy
about
shit,
it.
were we drugged? Did you get us drugged? I think this lady drugged us. Or got us
No,
drugged.
Jonathina has a super resistant to drugs. I'm starting to sound like Seductor, but don't worry about that. Super resistance to drugs.
Turning
That
into a
bastard.
male Gobolf. It's fantastic.
I remember, Seductor.
You don't remember
Oh, shit.
Seductor, do you? Do you remember Seductor?
You can
I
make this
remember
lore.
Seductor. Let's see.
You make this lore with a good roll. Like somehow
Grandpa,
you know
I don't know
Seductor.
whether or not, but you're about 9 trillion years old. I don't think you remember anybody. It was me who knew Seductor. Remember? He was
Oh,
the
he's 9
seeing eye
trillion
go
years
both.
old. He might have met a lot of people in those 9,000 years. You don't know.
See? What you know, Seductor? Because I'm psychic, I read your mind. Therefore, I know
Yes,
Seductor.
I know Seductor.
Yes, therefore, I know Seductor.
Oracles. She was a cutie, although she was weird. Well, her go-both was pretty nice. Pretty weird, though. In fact, his accent kind of made me want to pee a little bit every time I heard it. Anyway, yeah, we should probably get heading back towards town. We need to go look for this hooded guy, too. I don't remember what he was doing, but I think he had a guy's voice. I don't know.
Wait,
I always hear everything
we
in twos
hear-
when I get drunk.
Did we hear his voice?
Yes, I always hear everything in twos when we get drunk. But you don't know, we're drunk, so who knows. I think we just best be heading off towards town.
I think we should
Jonathan
probably...
seconds. Good
I have a
decision.
better idea. First we put out the fire, then we head to town. No forest fires.
Oh, the fire
I-
is put... Oh.
I hold up my axe.
Oh, wait a
It
minute.
absorbs the fire. Done.
Kid.
Wait a minute. Guys, what did we make this fire out of?
I think the guy has fire wizard
That
powers.
looks
No,
like...
not that. The wood. This
Why
isn't
is
wood.
Why is there feces? Ew.
Is that my spare pants? I
Grandpa.
needed those.
Grandpa, those aren't your pants. That's shit.
No, I mean the burning thing in the back corner. And you can clearly see a pants leg.
And they're white. Which is the worst color an
Master.
old man could have for pants.
Master. Yes.
There goes the fire.
What happened with the fire?
Those aren't wood.
I was
Those
drunk,
were beer bottles.
okay?
Those would still
I was
technically be wood,
drunk.
but whatever.
I promise. Alright, whatever. Fire's done. Let's just get moving onward.
Pork wouldn't find that disgusting, so yeah, that does make sense.
No, she didn't find it
Yeah.
disgusting. She was the one who caused it.
Yeah, she would be quite content with herself, probably.
Probably, but Jonathan is weird.
I believe I see a thing next to that bush.
Oh yeah, it's
I think you have a good eyesight with bush.
That's just some dead guy. Let's go. Actually, he looks pretty drunk. Oh
Dead
well.
guy. Ooh.
Pretty drunk. What, you going to rob him?
Timothy, try to... Timothy, search it for gold.
This is a trained hat rat then? Hopefully?
Yes.
Or is he just some asshole and you trying to roll to see how good he can do?
Well, I have to roll, but he's still trained.
The hat rat
Did
did
I
not
get-
find anything. This man has nothing really of use on his person.
That's fine, Timothy. No. We
Is
must
this
go.
man like collapsed or is he just standing
He's just sort of
there?
sitting against the bush.
Like,
Is
am
he
I to
conscious?
assume he's drunk?
Yeah,
You
is he
assume that he's
conscious?
not responding.
Okay.
I think he is dead. I don't think there's anything we can do. Or we call an ambulance by sending a raven. I think that's how that works in this world.
I don't know. I'll take a look.
Oh shit, I forgot to mention something. I actually explained why this particular character has glamour shark skin gloves.
Oh, you
His-
did? Jesus,
yeah,
all of them do.
His axe is burning hot, so he actually has to be wearing these gloves made of diamonds to be holding it. That means if anybody else wanted to try to wield it, they would not have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna check his temples. See what's up. I check his temples, and I find that he's still breathing. Yeah, he's not dead.
Well,
Moving up.
what
You
should
guys
we
want to
do?
help him?
I do not know any healing spells.
I
Yeah.
could heal him. But do you really want to use one of my precious fairies for that?
I mean, you have 15 stacks of 15. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, you have so many fairies. Give it a
Wait,
try.
how many fairies does he have?
15 stacks of 50.
Maybe if we all
How
gather
do you have
around, we'll also get rid of our
15 stacks
hangover.
of 15.
Well, let's try it. I don't know why I turned into
Get rid of our hangover.
pork there.
Alright.
All right.
See, as the fairies,
They're released, and
they seem to shake and do some
You
pretty
might
good
want to
things
be
for the man.
there.
Also, our hangovers are cured, which helps. The old man rouses a bit, though he's still weak. What the fuck? Fucking other guy! Who the hell are you kids? Actually, wait, that's not a kid. That's a piece of shit with a
Wait,
cloak on
hold
it.
Okay,
It's
I'm
no
gonna
kids
move you
here.
out of the way. You dare call me a kid? You fucking barely even 100-year-old man? I'm
he
assuming, I
100?
don't know.
Hmm.
How old is he, Ross?
This guy, he's about middle 50s. What the?
You barely... You
He
are
gets up
one-
immediately. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Odette? Odette! Ah shit, I fell
Odette.
asleep! Have any of you seen a kid around here? Any of you?
What kind of kid?
Alive. Little.
What do they-
looks like me. Has my eye colors. Have you
Yes,
seen
I
her?
saw them at the bottom of that lake. You should go get them.
He fucking kicks you in the shins for 2 damage.
hey, he doesn't have a surefire war
Okay,
axe.
I'm
He
gonna
has to
roll
still
the dodge.
Yeah.
You don't dodge. You take 1 damage. Stop making jokes.
No, I swear. I saw a kid in that lake when we were drunk.
No, you totally didn't. I'm pretty sure I would see the kid over there. After all, that lake's... never mind. Look. Point is, I'm looking for that kid right now. Alright, let's try a different approach. Have you seen a hooded figure lately? It has a
I
big
think
cloak.
that one did. I think the one behind me did. You know, the young little one?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a hooded figure.
With the big tits.
Grandpa. Yeah, I have pretty big tits, let's be honest here. Yeah,
Makes my nose rise.
Grandpa,
Ah,
stop
don't fucking...
it. Grandpa. Fucking shake, man. I'll tell you what. Looks like the bridge is out. So, what do we need to do here? You swim. Swim? Yeah, you swim. Okay, well, we'll swim across, and we'll help you look for your kiddo, I guess. That'll be easy enough. But I did see a hooded figure, but he sort of took us outside of town, and we kind of blacked out in the forest due to alcohol. So I'm going to assume that we have a public enemy with him. He's either getting us drunk or helping you lose children. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right,
Child
let's do
abduction
this
is
then.
wrong.
I'll get that magic bastard. He said magic? Yeah, he was a magic bastard. He used magic near my children. Got her all excited or something. All right. Well, here we are. You approach the river. And as you approach the river, all the tiles
Do you
flip
need help
over.
flipping?
Yes. Mild help flipping. Fuck.
Oh boy, is it a tentacle monster?
What the hell are those things?
They appear
Those
to be-
definitely were not there before. I actually have no idea what those are. We haven't actually gotten
I'm
around to fixing this
sure.
bridge yet in town, so...
I'm pretty sure that the women should back away from the water immediately.
Grandpa, you really need to stop reading your hentai. Just because my name is Yuri doesn't give you... fuck it.
Back away from the water. I know what tentacles can do.
Alright, soft combat has started.
Soft combat.
Or
Well,
whatever the hell it's
first
called.
of all, there is no parleying with fucking random tentacles.
It's weird. Well, what do you kiddos want to do?
Rat, pull a hat out of your trick and throw it at a tentacle.
Yes. Pull a hat out of your trick. The rat attempts to pull a hat out of its trick. It doesn't understand exactly what you said, and nothing happens.
There are times like
It
these
actually
when I
tries to
wish
pull a hat
it
out
was
of its hat
some-
and does not succeed.
There are times like this where I still wish my armor was ice armor because then I could just be like, fine, I'll freeze the water real quick.
Oh.
Nope.
Nah, that wouldn't have worked anyway.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of
We're gonna
hungry.
need that.
I'm actually going to try and go fishing. I have a Goyo fishing net over here, so I'm going to attempt to fish in the water and see what I can pull up.
You're gonna need that for me.
You pull up some baby tentacles.
All right, let's go fishing.
What's loading? Is anything still
Oh,
loading?
that's bad.
I try to go fishing, and in an attempt, I stumble and fall into the water.
I told you.
Well, that really
Should
fucks
away
her.
from the tentacle water. But
Well, this might be a
no,
good show.
Don't believe Grandpa.
All right, what do you guys want to do? Because now I'm in the water near a giant tentacle. Or at least what you can see is a tentacle, so what are you guys going to do with it?
The only thing I can do within range is roar at the fucking thing, so I guess I'll do that. Roar at
You're
it.
yodeling. You're yodeling.
Not yodeling.
You roar?
Roaring.
The tentacle is somewhat surrounding it, back up a little bit. All right.
That one moves to the left a little bit.
Yeah,
Not back up, but you know.
close enough.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, now what?
I want your ruse to blow. No, that won't. What might?
Anything else? The tentacles start to move.
I'm also going to roar. Actually.
You're also going to roar. All right, let's see what yours does. Your roar is pretty effectual. It does very different things. Some attract, some repel. This one doesn't do anything. This one also attracts.
Some of them thought that was like a come on. They were like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's great.
All right.
I
This
feel
tentacle
great about
does
that.
move forward, however, and
Well,
start
this
to
ejaculate
caress.
shit we can do.
Starts to caress Yuri.
You're the one who made us melee characters. We can't do anything about this.
Yuri is going to attempt to dodge this. And off the table it
There
goes!
A 6.
Yuri dodges a little bit ineffectually. She's not very good at swimming as opposed to flying. Yeah. The tentacle is pretty close though, guys. You can try something else like pulling her out.
Oh boy! I can't wait for this action.
All right. I
I
quickly,
kind of want to stop it. but
in
I
one
don't.
fell swoop, I jump up on my donkey. And yes, this is just weird because it's my sister, but I don't fucking care. I'm going to have to ride
You ride
Her.
your sister.
a little bit because it's just useful. Anyway, it was the only way I could have gotten over here. I then reach out my hand to try to grab you. 5.
You don't reach.
Jeez.
I don't
These rolls
reach.
are pretty
I just
bad
kind of
so
move
far.
over here and I'm just like, hey! And that was it.
Rat. Use your little hat trick.
Let's
Yeah, it
try
actually called
again.
it this time. Alright, pull something out of the hat. I don't have the deck. Alright, there you go.
I do.
You pulled out Hand of the Deep.
It's the thing I used to foreplay with the kobold. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Your Hand of the Deep
Okay,
from the rat targets the girl and drags and pulls her under the water.
That's not what my hand of the deep would do. I would use it to push you out of the water.
I mean, I guess you could do that.
Why would I pull you in so you're now floating above the water?
Alright, fine. I floated over there a little bit.
Vines.
I'm just gonna climb out. I think I could do a pretty good job climbing out. Good. I climbed out. Well, that was pleasant. The tentacle recedes. Well, this is odd. I mean, considering we have our group here, Zuper, you're a guy, right?
Yeah, I'm a guy, and then my donkey is a girl with that. So technically speaking, if you had been the one that gained attack, it might work. I don't know.
Yuri, I think you're onto something. Huh? These tentacles are attracted to gorgeousness. Therefore, they must be attracted to me! She cannonballs into the water.
Oh.
It was a belly flop instead, and she takes damage. She takes
Yeah.
4 damage.
No, you're taking it out of the shield.
You also splash Zuper, which puts out a little bit of his fire from his armor.
My
But it
armor
quickly
isn't...
reignites.
My armor isn't literally fire, you know.
It also splashes Zuper's axe, which cools
It has...
a little bit. Alright, well, that wasn't exactly according to plan. Seeing her belly flop into the water, all of the tentacles retreat a space.
They're
They
fucking
clearly do
scared
not
of that
matter.
thing.
Yeah.
Holy
One,
shit.
however, is slightly more curious.
It's got a fetish for this type of thing.
You know? Well, one of the husky types, eh? She's going to attempt to swim closer to it. Let's see what happens. 6.
or
She swims a little closer, whatever. And inevitably, due to her willingness to get closer and the tentacle's willingness to get closer, they conjoin. She is now going to attempt to observe what exactly this tentacle is. Looking closer, she could see that it's not exactly a tentacle. In fact, it almost looks a little bit more rubbery. It's a little bit reddish in texture. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say it's rather tongue-like. In an instant, it lashes out. Fuck. Way off the table. You know, fuck it.
Yeah, I'd probably stop throwing it that way.
Alright. And in one fell swoop, she is pulled underwater. The tentacle disappears. And instead,
And so does she.
she gets swallowed by a cow frog. Yunch.
Okay,
they
with
all
that size of
frog?
cow frog, that cow frog would explode.
That is a big cow frog. That's exactly why it was able to do it. This is why I pulled closer when all the other ones didn't.
Oh, okay.
Boop. So now... Oh shit.
I think all of them are cow frogs. This could be quite dangerous.
This is quite possibly the case. But why the fuck do we have a bunch of cow frogs in our lake? Our very,
Why
very
don't you
precious
do
lake that we haven't
something?
built a bridge around yet.
What
Don't
can
question
you even
that.
do? What can you even do? Do something about it.
Well, while being inside the cow frog, she starts to take some damage. Let's say 3. However, the cow frog takes double damage while you are inside of it. So what we can do...
Is get eaten and
is-
then beat the crap out of it
Yeah.
from the inside, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not trying that.
Can we assume that they have breathing air? Like, you can breathe inside their stomach. You're not suffocating.
I would say yes, you're breathing inside of them since they're floating. Mostly. Like, once they bite.
They just...
So,
Okay. Gotcha.
given this tenacity, she is going to attempt to ram inside of the cowfish.
Oh, accidentally.
Cow frog.
The cow frog shakes violently and starts to take some damage.
What did you roll for that, real quick?
A 10.
10.
Okay, 10. Not one. I'm just saying that that thing has some sick knockback, and that could have been really scary.
She actually launches it out of the water. There you go.
Well, inside.
But she's
good idea.
still inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is still inside the cow frog, but now it's like outside.
My character quickly rushes up. Okay, I hope that I don't kill. I wouldn't kill your pork with this, but I'm gonna rush up and heavy chop the cow.
You're going to heavy chop it. All right. Oh shit.
Okay. Also, jump up in the air while I'm at it. Sure.
That was a very successful heavy chop. You slam down into the cow frog, narrowly missing her, and chop the cow frog in half. It is now dead.
Fantastic.
Boop. And she pops out, rather unharmed. Mostly unharmed. Well, I guess she confirmed they're all cow frogs.
Great. This will be
Alright, fuck
fantastic.
this shit. This guy does a jump flip into the water. It is mildly more graceful than you two, but apparently none of us can dive into the water properly. Anyway, alright, listen up, kiddos. I'm an expert swimmer. I've done plenty of swimming. I ain't much of a walker, but I'm a fucking great swimmer. I can carry one of you at a time, and I can get us across this lake.
Alright, never mind. I was about to say, let's roll for this guy's swimming ability. He's claiming he's good, but what if he's not?
Oh, he's a fantastic swimmer. Just you see it. Told you.
Oh, he is a fantastic
Fan-fucking, he's Michael Phelps over here. Told you.
Maybe
Fantastic
he can carry two of
swimmer.
us with a 20. Damn, dude.
He can carry two of you so long as it's not the pork.
Yeah, the pork you would have to do.
Wait, Ross, question. Are these like, floating or are they underwater?
Those are underwater. It is a very shattered, broken bridge that they have not gotten around to cleaning yet.
Okay, quickly.
His tentacle
This'll
approaches. Oh, you want to fucking approach me, man? He throws out his only attack that he knows. He is a very non-magical man, but he punched like the Dickens.
Apparently, oh, I was about
8.
to say. Another 20, apparently so.
Boom! The tongue is completely obliterated.
We're just
What
gonna
tongue?
mark that as water.
Oh.
Yeah. The cow frog takes 20 damage. Alright. He punches very hard. He's a very brawny man, you guys. So, the cow frog is going to attempt to tongue lash him. Yoink. 11. The man takes about 5 damage. He seems rather unfazed by the lashing. You
Ross,
fucking
I want to
bitch.
read the bullfrogs. I want to see if I can read the bullfrog's mind.
Okay.
Damn
You're
it.
just not a very good psychic, Jaden.
Not
All you
today.
can tell
like,
is there's
my
a little
rolls
bit
are
of
bad
fuzz,
so far.
occasional words about frog, frog, tongue, tongue, and I think at one point it said dick nose, but you're not sure.
Sir, I think it wants to fuck you with its tongue.
Oh, really? He's going to kick it really hard.
Apparently, he
The
is
cow
god.
frog goes fucking
The guy
flying.
today.
Boom, boom. It just collides through all 2 of these, and they're all dead.
This guy is a champion.
He is.
Sir,
He is
He's
fucking
gonna be
Mike,
useless.
sweet-
Like,
Mike,
apparently,
you carry...
in water,
yeah.
he is a champion.
He
Sir,
is god tier.
might I ride on your back?
Get on, dick nose. We call him
Whoop, whoop.
Grandpa around here. All
Can I
right.
bring my rat?
It just,
The
it
rat,
just,
which weighs absolutely nothing.
let's see what the rat's swimming ability is, first off and foremost, to see if it can swim over there.
Well, that would
it's
be
not a
my
very good
role.
swimmer. Oh, okay.
Well, that would be my rule.
Okay, well, it's a rather good swimming rat. It just swims through and jumps on your head. I think I can carry one more. Come over here, Blazy McBlason.
Alright, it should be noted that I'm actually 2 people. So,
Ah, fucking
yeah.
alpaca.
how does that work?
Wait, can your sister swim?
I mean, she's a donkey. Donkeys aren't terrible swimmers, generally.
Well, they are now.
Apparently this one is.
Well,
Can
She's a
shit.
you
terrible
swim?
swimmer.
Can I
Can
swim?
you
Doesn't
swim?
matter. I can fly.
You can't
you
fly.
just-
You were just in the water.
Yeah, you can't
Your
fly.
wings
Your
are
wings
wet.
Who says?
You said
So?
you were dragged underwater.
Wings,
Your
wings
wings are
are
wet.
wet.
Yes. But who
Did
says
they
I can't
suddenly
swim if they're
dry
wet?
that fast?
I mean, have you ever heard of like ducks? How they have that wing tie? Like harpies are usually found near the water.
They fly over water. They don't
All right, let's
go
see if I can.
into
Let's
water.
see if I can fly after getting my wings wet, because apparently
I don't
that's a
know.
big-
I'm just using logic. You have heavy wings after water.
All right, let's get something a little bit more obvious than a 10.
It doesn't. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you
Fucking
want.
sake! I
don't.
got 2 10s in a row.
You can do whatever you want, Ross. I don't really care. I'm just trying to use logic here.
Yeah.
There's actually ducks that can fly, because their wings like don't absorb the water or whatever. It just like glinces off them, whatever the word is. Let's see. I'm gonna look this up now. How many animals can fly after getting their wings wet? Because I'm going to assume this one that she can.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move this guy a few tiles up.
I spin my axe, making a helicopter
Can
motion.
birds fly in the
flying.
rain? Most birds
Birds
have oil
can
on their
fly.
feathers that makes, Oh, their wings will eventually get wet and they have a hard time flying or can't.
Well, that's
Yeah.
in the rain, and you just were in water.
Well,
I don't
shit.
know. It's really up to you, man. I mean,
You just
I
I know that
mean-
when I was gonna
Flies,
do
not
the,
long distances.
Nah, fuck it. I'll just assume I can't swim right now. He's already all the way over there. Well, whatever. The
'Cause
other
Jaden's
tentacles
been
start
moving him.
approaching.
yeah. I
These
said this,
tentacles
like,
are now done.
he's a boss in the water, but can he fight in the water?
Yes, he just fucking falcon kicked that thing like 20 feet.
And it killed. Oh, okay. Those guys are jumping out. I was like, why are you deleting them, man? They
Yeah.
died too. That's impressive.
He killed two of
guy
them
killed
with
half the
that
lake.
kick.
Impressive.
These cow frogs are very upset about the deaths of their brethren, so are all gonna swarm around. They ain't letting this go down without a fight.
Alright.
Be
Alright.
careful with attacks, Jaden, but you will be able to help him.
Official combat has started,
Well,
I would say.
I'm gonna use an immediate bonus action. And have my rat teleport to the bank. Pew!
I'm gonna say it went about there, so it still has to swim. It's a fine swimmer, so it doesn't really matter.
It has a teleport of 10. I'm like using the
Okay.
actual card here.
Fine. He sits there then. Say it's about that. However... Ah, shit, look at that maneuver. Well, fuck. You know, I really should have just made these reverse cow frogs. I should have fixed that. Oh well. Too lazy now.
What Rob does when he does this type of shit.
The cow frogs have swarmed you. There is no way you're getting past that. Thus, a fight will have to break out.
I'm going to yodel them.
Alright.
Or yell at them.
You damn cow frogs, get out of my lake!
This is my
You stutter back a little bit, allowing you to swim forward a little bit more. This guy's going to attempt to move forward and do a swimming leap. One of those fantastic, like, swan dives.
Get him a 20 and get me to the bank.
He doesn't really do it, but he kind of forgot that you were on top of him. So he tries to dive down, but he's like, oh, right, I got this old bag on my back. All right, well...
I can only do that once per turn, my friend.
The cow
Can only
frogs
back
swim
them up.
closer.
Can we get
Alright.
some support from the bank?
I scream from a distance at, well, I guess I would move to, like, here so I could, like, straight line these three.
All right.
Because it travels through things.
Bossrosslp diddle.
Just-
You just end up screaming in my ear.
Ah!
Dude! Alright. I'm going to attempt to warm my wings on Zuper's axe.
That would actually probably work quite well.
Just don't burn yourself.
It warms it a little bit more of that, and it should work. And Margaret 3 over here, or whatever the hell her name is going to attempt to blow a lucky kiss to
God
an
damn
ally
it.
to
Blow
give
it
them
at
immediate
me.
actions.
Blow it at me.
Gives it to the other guy because fuck
I'm
the-
really into this swimmer Phelps guy. Blows a very solid kiss to him. He's really
Can-
confused, but he takes it.
I
He
was
gets
like,
immediate actions.
I'm like thinking, like, does this guy like shudder though, going because that happened?
Yeah, he probably would. He's going to do double
Well, he
punch.
wouldn't be able to. Wouldn't he not be able to see it because it's from behind? He just knows.
He just
yeah.
gets this like this shuddering feeling, and he sneezes a little bit. All right, he's going to double punch. 1,
Oh,
One.
that
2.
Okay.
He slaps the water and splashes the old man in the face. The old
I
man
needed
is
to cool
temporarily
down, I
blinded.
guess.
He's temporarily blinded.
Did you
The
just
other
lie
punch
to me?
punches the cow frog. He takes 20 damage.
At least I have a sound-based attack, and not a physical attack. Then we might be screwed.
However, your ears are very massive too, so a little bit gets clogged up there as well.
It's still a sound-based attack. That helps me more.
You know,
Alright.
Ross, this whole time, I mean, you didn't put a... I don't know if Rhapsody in Flight is supposed to work from a range, or if that has to be, like,
You have
next
to be able
them,
to
or
hear
what?
it by singing, yes.
Okay. I was wondering, because that could, like, damage buff people.
I could be damage
Yeah.
buffing right now, but I can't really do
'Cause
my
you
Rhapsody in Flight singing unless I... Well, I guess I could
You
not
can
do the
sing,
flap
you don't
dance. Yeah.
need to fly to sing.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, well, I guess I could try that. I'm going to attempt to sing to everybody in the vicinity.
For...
Apparently, I
What was
singed
that?
my wing in the middle of my song, so nothing really happened. Ow. I take 1 damage.
And this is why you shouldn't be standing near a molten hot axe.
Alright, let's see how the progress on my wings is. My wings are now completely dry, or at least dry enough to allow flight. Alright, kick ass. I can't really carry you guys, but I'll get moving. Alright. The cow frogs move a little bit closer. I'm not really sure whose turns it is, because none of you guys are really making it that way, but
I
whatever.
mean, I can keep roaring at them. My donkey, if these things
Yeah.
ever decide to attack, can moan at them. But other than that, there's literally nothing I can do. So,
Alright, give me unos segundos. Do not need this open anymore. I'm just going to make it easier for me to see this. Okay. Because I know what cow frogs have. They have, like, the tongue lash, the swallow. I thought they also had leap. Didn't they not have leap? I guess they don't have leap. Alright, they're going to try tongue lashing. All 5 of them. Oh, all 6 of them, whatever. They're going to extend out their tongues for a tongue lash. I'm just going to roll once for all 6 of them.
how
Yep, that's a
close?
very standard tongue lash.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can't even help, actually. Moan is 5 range. If
I
I
might
did
be
have
able
the
to-
range, I would
Are
totally
they tongue
stop
lashing
this.
me, or are they tongue lashing the swimmer?
They're just whipping all over the place. The swimmer takes about 7 damage. You take about 6 damage, Jaden. In
I'll
total from all the
take 6.
lashings.
Uh,
Oh, wait, shit. Shield's getting mighty thin there.
I wish
I
I had a
love
better...
poor Jaden. He already had minimal health, and he's just getting utterly destroyed.
He's just getting whipped by tongues
Like,
right now.
if the first guy had helped me first, this probably would have been a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because my character's a lot stronger.
Well, I have a
I didn't
couple
know to
options
have
of what I can
do
do right
this so early in battle. I am now going to release
Grab one of them
the
by the
beast.
tongue and toss her. That's what I would have done.
Release the beast.
now. I don't understand what that means. Oh, right, you have to release the beast. Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You have the power to
7.
tell him that he doesn't get
8.
all 8, by the way.
You may have 8 rats. However, I also must mention that this release the beast doesn't make much sense. That's a rat. These fuckers are so small. They are so small, Jaden.
The idea
Okay.
is to use the magic that they have.
All
That's why.
Their magic is like 1/8 as powerful. So they all can cast like one good spell if they all work together.
I'm all going to now have them use a little hat trick.
All right. 8 little hat tricks. Don't mind it.
You know what I would really
I
like?
told him.
I want you to pull 8 spells out of a hat and try to,
Combine
say
them?
what they all do together.
Okay, let's try
That's what I want. Because this would be hilarious. If
Martyr?
all 8 of them work together.
it. Okay.
Oh,
More than one.
Nope. Just keep them. Keep
All
drawing
in.
them. Martyr's one of them.
Martyr's part of the combination here. Soothe spirits, alright.
Okay.
That's actually alright.
Freeze.
Freeze. Firebolt. Fireball. Well, so much for freeze. That's not going to work anymore. Current Raven's Claw. Call Earth Lord.
No, it should. Yeah.
Okay.
Shadow Puppet.
So
Try
what
to
we've
think
just
of
done.
what...
Okay. So all 8 of your mini rats tried to do something a little bit different that all works together. The 2 rats here thought conjunctively and sent out a fire attack. Thus, they send out a miniature fireball. This guy tried to call the fucking Earth Lord and failed miserably because he's trying to do something that big as a little rat. This guy over here tried to send out ravens, and all the ravens caught on fire.
It's not ravens.
Whatever, it's a
It
hand.
sends out like... It's basically, think of it as a grappling hook, more or less.
We tried to use Grand Raven's Claw, but he kind of fucked up, and he only sent out Raven's Claw, so it literally sent out ravens. So now they're flaming ravens. That's so Raven.
That's a good thing. Flaming
that's a good
ravens.
Yeah, okay. You're
They
not
literally are about to fall into the water and die because they're just birds on fire. But Soothing Spirits allows them to live enough so that they're not in so much pain, and thus they're able to live. So
and
that's
hit
that.
the target.
Martyr makes those crows attract a lot of attention.
Martyr makes it, like all the cow frogs turn around at this shit. And they also freeze for a little bit, but that's very limited. The fire just like keeps them going. And they also create shadow puppets across the entire lake, scaring the shit out of these cow frogs. They're like, what the flying fuck just happened? And they clear a nice little path for you.
Little fucking chaos
Wait,
ensued upon
do I
this lake.
do I do any damage with any of that?
They all collapse into the water surrounding here, and thus cause a little bit of steam to rise.
You freaked
The cow
fucking
frogs
things
are
out.
literally scared shitless and do not want to go anywhere near that steam. They are really confused right now, Jaden.
You just
I
did a really good
suggest
thing, Jaden. I mean,
we
don't
move.
complain.
No.
Now I want every time he does
I have
this,
no
like,
idea
cat
what the
rat combo,
fuck just happened, but I'm going to
you
take
have
it.
to-
He charges forward with a very good roll. It doesn't even need to be good. I think he scared those shitless. Yeah, that's good enough. And thus, Jaden was able to get safely ashore. 1. Fuck.
Tossed him in. It's cool, but then he's still in the water. I mean, but he still needs to be in the water. He needs to...
This man is about to charge back. We'll say that hilarity ensued, and thus they are all
He made
back,
it.
and everyone
Yeah.
is back here. So now
So would
is
they be back in the
yes.
middle? Just gonna...
the steam evaporated, and the cow frogs regained their ideals and decided to form up. These cow frogs also
when I
joined in
was
for the
doing
fun.
when I was doing that, did
Fuck.
my allies see me summon all the rats? I
Alright.
told you, in my prime, this would have been even grander.
Just a confusing display of random chaos. Yeah, that
I
should
will
be an
help
ability.
you again.
The cow frogs
I'm gonna
have
make an
reformed
ability.
up.
I'm gonna make like a chaos class to where they like have, whenever they try to attack, they have to use a bunch of random spells concocted together.
All right. Well, here we are. Well, I
Here
can
we
carry a
are.
couple more of you. You got wings, girl? Yeah, I can fly. All right.
I'm gonna
Well,
use my voice.
I ain't gonna bother
modulator.
carrying you then. Okay.
I'm gonna ask my voice modulator to see if they want me to do an epic combo again.
The rats are a little bit tired right now. They can only do
No,
it a
not
couple
the
times.
rats. I'm talking about the people.
Well, then you're
no.
asking to see if they want to do it
Yeah.
again, but then the rats can't do it, so...
Yeah, the rats are tired. They don't care what you do with your rats. All right. Who's coming next?
I suppose I would...
I would love to.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come here,
She's gonna fucking drown.
miss. Yep, this is a full-on job. Mm-hmm. His movement has been slowed.
It better be a 20
Alright.
for his swimming ability to hold that.
All right,
Like-
come on. Oh, you're so strong. Yeah, I better go with
feel
Master.
So sorry for you.
Well, that just looks like utter torture.
Yeah,
Thank God I'm not in
so
the
sorry.
issues.
but man, I'd love to get squeezed under those buns. Anyway, I'm going to make sure all of us get past, so I'm going to be the last one to go over. I'll just fly around and help.
It's cool. I'll just stay here. I can't really easily cross. There's no... I mean, I could try swimming, but then what the... Like, I would have to take a few turns to reignite my goddamn axe.
Alright, Wings. This is kind of awkward, but I can't really see. I'm going to assume that's her back in my face, but I can't be too sure. So you're gonna need to direct me here. Alright. Ooh, if you go to your right, I think you'll actually have a bit better of a chance. Am I right? Alright. So the cow frogs are over there.
I'm going to yodel to try and clear a path. That's a cocked die.
That is a cocked die. However, it's also a 2.
It's also a cocked die.
Okay.
Regardless, it's a 2 or a 7. Neither one is that impressive.
You coughed in the middle of it.
I...
You try again. The cow frogs are really confused by your yodeling, but have sort of gotten used to it at this point.
It still
The cow
does
frogs.
damage, you know that, right?
Yes. So the cow frogs are going to start moving over here because they see that he's trying to loop around them. Which means I could try distracting them. So I'm going to go with Jura on their ass, I think. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Do I have anything else I can go for? No, no.
What? You're gonna go for what on their ass?
Azura from Fire Emblem Fates and Sing, like I do 95% of the game.
Oh, okay. Same. Gotcha.
Alright, I'm going to try and sing and lull them over here, towards me. They don't really seem to mind the singing. Apparently my singing voice is not very fantastic, or does not carry very far.
You're a songbird that just didn't go to her singing lessons.
Well, to be fair, I'm the only...
She was distracted.
Yeah.
Wait
Yo,
two
Wings.
turn. Next turn I'll be throwing out an attack. If I were you, I would move out of the way.
Oh, Jesus, Grandpa. Alright, I'm going to move. Zuper, you got something,
I'm not
right?
doing it this round. I'm doing it
I can roar at them. That's
You
what I
can.
can do.
Keep roaring with all
The
your
only
might.
thing that the only thing other that I could do, and this is an RP action of the century right here, I would have to essentially, you know how I said that my heavy chop makes fire? If I were to heavy chop forward, it would create steam. But then the question is, do these frogs even have like PTSD for steam here?
Maybe they do. I mean, like, did you see the fucking steam that came from those flying, screeching ravens? I think that's, that's some pretty PTSD. Like,
that's
shit.
That's an RP action of the century, but it sounds really cool, so let's try it. 14.
You slam your blade into the water, creating a lot of steam. It's clear that your axe will not be able to be used for a little bit in its fire state, but for now, you did create some steam this way.
And it's because steam doesn't, like, it would have to slowly travel over because that's how
The
steam
cow
would
frogs are
work.
really confused and
Yeah.
jump back. A little bit of their PTSD has been triggered. However, luckily for them, it's not very close to exactly where they need to be going. So they're still going to clothesline in this position, but they're going to keep
Well, steam expands.
They're going to keep a
I mean,
very clear...
Every
way
turn
from
now,
there.
that's going to expand a little bit. But
It
it's not
will,
gonna
but
get
they're going to
them.
move away from it, and they're still
Yeah,
able
they're just
to.
gonna. Yeah.
All right, well, let's try something. Hey, how about you move back to your left? My left, your left. All right. Come on, princess. Oh, boy, princess. You know how to butter a butterball up.
Oh god.
So you move closer to the steam. The cow frogs do not wish to move forward anymore.
Alright, well,
We're at an impasse here.
an impasse indeed. I mean, we could wait for the steam to slowly travel across, but that's going to take a while.
The steam has reached its dissipation point and dissipates right about there.
So right now they've basically just got a little safe haven there that they need to think of what the fuck they're going to do.
Yes, basically. All right,
So at this
now
point-
we've gone from not able to see anything to really not able to see anything.
Do
Well,
we
she
know
can
how
fly
long it's
above the
gonna
steam.
last?
Yeah,
That's-
she can fly
yeah.
above the steam. He can't.
She can still, like, point where they're supposed to go, but...
I'm going to use my spyglass and check and see if I can see anything cool about these cow frogs. That might help us through.
It's hard for seeing far distances.
6.
I don't know about examining things.
I see that that cow frog right there is a little bit bigger than he's letting on. And that one is a little bit smaller.
You know, because the cow frog came up, I'm a normal-sized cow frog.
Yes.
She just noticed that those two were particularly different in size.
Yeah.
That's about it. All right.
I mean,
well,
I can
guess we
still...
better let Grandpa do his thing then. He gets really upset if we don't let him do his thing. I really
Alright,
have
time
no
for the
idea what's up with
performance.
him. You know, I'm not
It's
even gonna look this time.
All things in this universe shall burn. And then I'm gonna pull out a hat trick.
It's
It's
just
the
fucking-
ultimate super hat
Is
trick.
this guy actually just like a chaos mancer over here? Like, he enjoys
Maybe
this
that's his
way
act-
too much.
Oh,
This time,
God.
only 4 of the rats pull out a hat trick. It's a smaller
I'm sorry,
variant.
but my rats are kind of tired. You're gonna have to give them a bit more time. Only a few can spell.
All right, well, let's see what those 4 are able to come up with.
Only 4 of them know their alphabet. Only 4 of them can spell today.
The other 4 are just scratching their ass. Wherever, how many there are. Ice Bolt,
Ice bolt,
Conversion,
conversion,
Mark of Piercing, and a
oh,
Fire Blast.
Conversion
Conversion.
is... hmm. 2 of those I might argue are
All
very
right.
tough.
You send out a giant-ass Fire Blast. It immediately converts into an Ice Bolt. However, it has Piercing. It slams into this cow frog, dealing 5 damage. This cow frog is a little
What
bit
about
pissed and moves towards the shore.
What about the conversion?
He just like
It did say, it
punned
did
it.
converse. It converged.
He literally just did a pun to make that work.
Yes. It converted
God.
from a giant pyroblast into an ice bolt. This cow frog's a little bit upset and he jumps on shore ready to attack your group of rats.
Which one's the real one? We need to make sure we know so that... Because the rest of these guys die in 1 hit, he doesn't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, this
Kagibino
one's
no
the real one.
Rachu over here. That's the real one?
Uh-huh.
Alright, well the cow frog's going to attempt to eat this small one over here. Cow frogs like rats. It lashes out
Alright.
its tongue.
Which one? This one?
This one.
Alright, so he eats it, but that doesn't immediately mean he takes the damage, right?
So how it works with like linked companions is that your main companion is taking the damage still, and then depending on like when it will
In
take
this
damage, which
particular
it doesn't
situation,
yet.
I'm just going to say that if like they take any little bit of good damage, they're just going to die.
Are
so
you
we're,
considering
okay,
the
we're just
inside
gonna
as...
treat them as shades.
Are you considering the inside as dangerous terrain?
I'm treating the inside as the inside of something's mouth, and it just ate that rat, so that rat is probably dead.
But usually you go to
Know
the
that.
stomach.
However, due to the 7, it's
Yeah.
going to be chewing for a little bit, so that is a very...
I will now. I'm going... I don't know what I want to do. I know I want to do something. What do... I'm gonna toss it back into the lake.
You,
but
as an old
at-
man, are going to toss this thing back into the lake.
You better roll good.
You
You're
should
gonna
know
throw
where
your
exert
back.
yourself, Grandpa.
gonna
Ross,
throw
you
your
forget,
back
I'm a
out here.
strong old man. I'm strong.
You are a strong old man.
Oh yeah, he has the strong trait. Damn.
So I'm gonna
I'm-
toss it back into...
Oh god, Grandpa's
at
going to
that
show
one.
off his build again.
God, what is with these 5s?
You attempt to pick up the cow frog, but you're taking a little bit to lift him. The cow frog is still stunned from chewing, but it's eyeing you up. So now you're in like hugging position with the cow frog.
I'm gonna do a fancy roar to where, because roar can bounce off walls, I don't want to be blasting right through you, so I'm gonna bounce this way and bounce off the trees in that
Alright.
direction. And that should, in theory, hit all of them.
Alright, let's see this
Depending on the roll, of course. 4. Well, so much for that.
You
I mean,
roared, and it went through the trees into the forest. Some birds scattered. Caw, caw, fuck you.
hey, those things are afraid of birds. That might have worked out. You don't know. They're afraid of birds.
The one cow frog sees a bird, and he's like, "Ugh, birds. What's
Well,
worse,
they're
the steam
afraid
or the
of
birds?" The cow frog's PTSD rises slightly. Just that one.
My character's entire purpose right now is to produce PTSD for these fuckers. That's it. That's all he does right now.
Hey, these lily pads look like Pac-Man.
They do.
Yep.
They're secretly alive, and they come to our aid and start like waka 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 over
You
towards
better
them.
believe they don't. Alright.
Bullshit powers. I love how this one tongue is still hanging out, hasn't approached yet, just
Yes, it has.
over here.
That's very suspicious, isn't it? Alright, well, I'm gonna try something.
You know, Ross, it would be hard to say that that one is huge, though, because of the position you put it in the lake. It
Yeah.
physically couldn't be huge.
It's not huge.
So, yeah, just making sure you didn't have that plot point. It's a lake-sized, you know.
No, I wouldn't do that. Alright, well, I'm gonna fly over here. I'm gonna try to aether this cow frog to try and clear a path that way, towards the broken down bridge.
That sounds hard when you're flying.
That's underwater.
What's underwater?
The bridge, right? It's
It's underwater,
right?
yep.
That sounds incredibly difficult to use Aether while flying, but
Well,
hey,
isn't
you're
it
the
good?
master mercenary.
I am. I also have a smoky naginata, so I can make it even easier. Aether! I can just fly into a somersault and slam down into it. Ooh yeah! I slam into the cow frog and launch him back a bit. He takes about 5 damage from that. I heal 5 even though I haven't taken any damage. And also, due to his total HP, that means he would take about an extra 3. So he now
Now
took
that
8
I'm
damage.
looking at my things, I think I'm missing something. Because aren't I supposed to have something that makes all my limiteds go back up if something happens? I'm pretty sure I'm
No,
supposed to have
my
something like
limited,
that.
the limited happens for me when I use Parley. I can refresh limiteds.
Was it that?
Also,
think that that's what
Zuper,
it
just so
was.
you know, if you use Parley
Yeah.
right now, we all go back on the other side of the shore. Just
Okay, that makes no logical
that
sense.
doesn't make
though.
any sense.
So, like, Parley, the way I see it, is that it's basically I interrupt the fight and I go, hey, stop. And then if I fail it, then basically all it does is kind of,
Yeah.
anything that's dead is dead. Anything that's alive is alive. They have full health again, but they're alive.
Yeah.
You basically
Yeah.
just restart
Yep.
with what's there.
All right. Well, I guess the cow frogs are going to move back forward. However, it's very clear that a path this way has been cleared, even though they're still a bit weary of the fog. These two are going to attack me, the small one and the big one. Let's see their roll with their tongue lash.
Fantastic.
Though their tongues reach out pretty far, they actually tie around each other. Thus, they are now jointed. These two can only move together. Good.
They have managed to grip onto each other. Wouldn't the big one just eat the little one then? Like,
It's not that much littler. It's not like those Abobo Russian dolls things.
we're not making the frickin' Zarya
Oh, that's awkward.
spray.
Nah,
Oh.
they're so cute now. Alright, come this way, bud. What way? This way. What way? This way. Okay. They're all gonna move this way.
And they
Cow
knew it
frogs
was
tried
that
to move
way.
closer, but there's still smoke that way. They're still
Still a little
leery.
bit scared of that.
Yeah.
Never know what's in there.
Alright, let's get this over and done with. Supercharged sprint in the water.
Supercharged.
And by that I mean I'm just gonna swim a little bit forward because she's kind of full of life.
On the-
You better
On
believe it.
the frog. On the
Yeah, she
frog.
swims around the frogs. They can't do anything. Their fucking tongues are tied.
Oh,
Oh Jesus. Nice lag.
answer this one again.
The frogs sort of move out of the way because they realize how awkward this situation is. They're self-conscious of it.
Ross.
He
I
wasn't
tossed her
the
that with the
boss.
19.
No.
Oh, you toss that with a 19? It goes flying back and splats in the middle of these guys, separating them a little bit. Also, it takes some
Time,
damage.
my rats.
This one dips
We're
into
all
the fog a
free.
little bit and like quickly swims out and swims in that direction, like full speed.
It is time, Timothy's. We're all in the universe must burn. And then I'm gonna hat trick again.
Ooh, another
Ah!
3. This time the other 4 that cast last time are tired, and you cast with the other 3. Actually, you can only cast with
Now you can cast with 4, because one of the ones that cast last time got eaten, so.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Flash, Thunbolt, Flare, and Shadow Puppet.
You cast a
Three of
giant,
those things
brilliant
work.
light, and you create a giant shadow puppet of whatever you want.
Okay. Are
Your
you
dick
sure?
nose gets reflected into the shadow. These things are very confused by your dick nose. They
You said
literally do not
I
know
can
what to
create a
make of it.
shadow puppet of anything I want, right?
You may.
Okay.
With whatever your body can make, and whatever these rats can make with their bodies. So if they're coordinated, they can make something. You'll have to roll for it to see what kind of coordination you make with your shadow.
You're not... Okay, let it be said, you are not summoning a goddamn dragon aspect here. You are...
No.
You are doing something that might scare them.
You can make a giant
Flaming
bird.
crow. Make a flaming
Make
crow.
flaming crows. Yeah, that would actually work.
Like,
you can have like the
they're
rats
they're
like
gonna
wiggling.
try and they're gonna try and become a flaming crow because there is flare in there
Okay.
and flash.
It works beautifully. The rat tails actually flicker up just like real flames. The cow frogs are horrified. They see this giant, scary-ass crow shadow. And
I
they
have cleared the
swim
path.
the fuck away. These two are not really seeing it because they're too busy trying to get their tongues untied. But
I
whatever.
have cleared a
It
path.
doesn't matter.
Now
These guys
make
are
it to
basically
shore.
removed from combat because they've been...
They are
released.
scared shitless. They don't understand what the fuck is happening. Anyway, I'm going to say that Phelpsy over here has made it to shore with Princess in tow. Alright. Very good, Sonny. Hey, not bad, Gramps.
Touch me and I make them fire at you.
Yeah, not bad, Gramps. Alright.
Probably wouldn't even hurt her that much.
We swim all the way back. And then there were 2. Like I said, I can carry about 2, you guys. She was just a little bit of an extra package. Of love!
Weird.
Of love! Of love. Alright, let's go. Come on,
Alright.
donkey, on and one
Wait.
arm and over the other.
Are we restoring shield after battles?
These aren't really like the ends of battles.
No, I know, but when we
Yes, we are.
combat. Okay, good. I can end this combat right now if we want.
The fog is totally
Maybe.
dissipated, and the cow frogs have returned. This
They're
time...
suddenly no longer scared shitless of the giant crow?
Yeah, but this crow was all the way over there. This time, they've seen that you've managed to get all these people back, and they've realized that the crow shadow was in fact just the rats after the shadow dissipated. They are pissed. They are fucking enraged right now. They are not very happy with you guys.
Make it hardest for me to get back. Good job, Ross.
Yes.
No,
It's not really going to be that difficult.
it's probably not that hard.
Okay,
will you do,
I
Jaden?
stand up to
If
the
any
lake,
of these fuckers
I
even
pull
try to swallow me, they're as good as dead. So, I mean...
my rats all line up with me
Oh dear.
as I spirit rush.
That's... yeah.
That's a pretty good spirit rush.
It works. Yeah, well...
What does it do? Like, it
I'm
lets you
not-
run?
It gives him 5
I get
chaos
5 chaos actions,
So he can give actions to whoever he wants. 5 times.
including my rats.
Oh.
5 times.
Super.
I
Jaden,
said
why would you?
This
Alright,
battle was
so just so you know, this is gonna be the most insane chaos ever. Because if he actually did 5 of them in a row and somehow all of them were successful, which by the way, probably not gonna happen, that would be 40 goddamn spells.
Uno.
What if-
That's a 9. Keep rolling.
I'm an-
keep rolling. Keep rolling. I want
Oh,
to see all those rolls
He
at once.
wants to see all the rolls so he can tell you how many you get.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh,
That's a
geez.
I
really
think
good
I
one.
just get it. I think I just get it
One
at this
more.
point.
Let me
and
see
it's
one
how
more roll. Let me see one more roll. I'll tell you what from there. And there's another 3 just for
The
love.
lucky 3, man.
I
The
mean, I did
rats
get a 20.
have been empowered by the chaos. They pull from their hats, not 1, not 2, but all of them pull 3 hats out of their hats and pull from their hats spells. 32 spells. Fucking, I'm not doing 40. I'm doing 32 of them.
Oh
me to
boy.
32
Russ,
spell.
Okay, well, let's do 32. This will be a while, guys. if you're watching
Everyone
this on
stares
Instagram.
in awe. All of these fuckers turn around and they just
This
have to
is-
look at this. This insanity that's about to happen.
30.
32 small
Even
spells.
if they're weak, these hat rats are gonna produce something with 32 on the
Yes.
level of a pyroblast.
Well, I did get a 20 in that, so I
These
feel
guys
like that
move.
would-
They fucking... With that 20, they move right out of the way. They are not standing around for this shit.
like guaranteed. We'll see if it kills them. It might.
Honestly, if it doesn't, Ross, I'm just gonna
That's
copy and
only
delete
half
this.
of them.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
I'll put it back.
We're not even halfway to the total number of spells here.
Can you copy it over here
Put it
for
back.
right now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's right down there.
Oh boy. Double what we got.
Jesus Christ.
Ross, I think 32 might have been excessive, but
Yes,
he did
it
get a
will.
20.
You should have just let me end the combat how I wanted to, and then that would have been that.
No, I don't want to end it how I wanted. I wanted to see what
This'll
kind of
be
random shit
really
we
cool, alright? To be fair, this will be awesome.
I
Four more
feel
on
like
top
I
of
should
that.
get to describe what I'm gonna do, though, with these spells. How many more do I need?
One
That's
more.
one
kinda-
more. And you've
And
got
here we
32
are.
spells. Oh boy.
Bone
Death
Minion,
Flame.
Lotus Blast,
Little hat.
Flare,
We can't use that.
Arcane, Missiles, Wind Gust, Mind Burn, Mighty Breeze.
I did get Pyroblast.
So what
And
this
did I pull?
looks to
Did I pull
do-
Fireball? Did I pull Fireball? Oh,
You pulled Nova Flame.
I pulled quite a few. I pulled Death Flame.
Alright. Well, let me tell you what just happened. You
Can
pulled
I say what just
multiple
happened?
fire spells. The quake happens. Like, all of a sudden, the water ripples. You feel it amplified as a giant frosty breeze blows in. Thunder crackles. Fire blazes some more. And the deep rages. Zombies crawl out from inside of the water. They have missiles in their hands, and they're throwing them in the air like fireworks. They start wailing and piercing the ears of the frogs. They start slamming into the water, and Earthlords start rising above as well. They are teleporting all over the place as the sun continuously rises and falls. Everyone in the town is really confused by these occurrences. Wind gusts. The fucking fires of hell rise up as explosions happen all around them and augment themselves into giant fiery death balls. There's another breeze that blows in as the minds of these things are slowly cracking. They are just witnessing hell on Earth.
Wait.
We
As
need to
the,
recall the plague that's also
The
descending.
plague
upon-
is descending. The pestilence is rising from the ground as the entire lake is literally eroding at the seams. Bone minions are rising as the flowers are turning into Pac-Men.
wait.
With a prayer
Ross,
said from the final headman.
I would like to give a line right now before
Yes.
I cast this.
Yes.
Your god is right here, and he's fresh out of mercy. And then I cast it.
Prayer is there. And then
Pressure
every single thing that's there, all the bone minions, the earth elementals, all of the dead things in that water, all of them cast arcane missiles.
Alright, I think...
And
If
that
only
is
there
a
was a
lot of
rain-
arcane missiles.
If only there was a rainbow paint option in the thing, because I would just destroy this lake with rainbow paint.
We can destroy it with multicolored paint.
We can go one color at a time.
Hey, I'm willing for this. Let's get some red in there. There we go. There's some American colors right there.
Need some nasty green for the pestilence.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, these frogs are dead. They are
These
very
are
dead.
beyond belief dead. I think the problem with what we just did is the entire lake forever will be terrible.
What the fuck have you done to our city's lake and water resource?
This lake is beyond fucked forever.
In the midst of flying around all this chaos, you run into the final tongue in the water. And that's when you realize that this wasn't a tongue at all. This actually was a tentacle. But even it, in all its hidden glory, trying to grab Yuri at the last chance, is so horrified at the onslaught that it literally gets on shore and is now a walking tentacle and just leaves.
It's running away. It grew some legs and it's running off.
It just booked it. It's
It
gone.
has no arms. It's
It
just,
just
like doing
runs towards the town.
run.
It's gone. It's gone. There it is. It's right there.
As I said that, though, I gave my cool line, your god is right here, and he's fresh out of mercy, and I think everyone heard it.
Yeah, I'll say everyone heard it. Well, that was kind of cool, Grandpa, but that was also fucking horrifying. Never do that again.
That was cool, but that line you said was really lame, so that's like minus 10 points right there. So, yeah.
Well, you know, I'm sure it was cool
I
back
saw
in his
prayer
day.
in there, and then I had to do it.
Back
Yeah,
when the
I know.
dinosaurs were around, I'm sure that was pretty cool.
It was just such a, like, cliche line.
All
Next
right.
time, let me describe my Omega Giant spell.
I mean, I would have just said pure, unbridled, magical force with no restriction explodes, destroying the lake and everything in it except for your allies for some reason.
This man comes over and puts a hand on the grandpa's shoulders. You. What the fuck have you done to our... As he's saying it, suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a giant rainstorm brews just over the course of the lake. Hellfire and water rains down and cleans the lake. What?
I think a water spell was in there. So, no, a water spell was in there, so I have a better way to describe that. As all of that chaos is happening, well, the
You did
water
not have a
spell
water
in that
spell.
almighty...
You did not have
There
one.
wasn't?
No.